Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Allegro. Thank you so much for coming back to watch yet another video. And if you are new here, please do take a moment to join our growing YouTube family by clicking on that subscribe button. On today's video, I want to talk about valuing your time and how you can do so. Perhaps you're one of those people that just waste your time without even noticing. You're on Monday, by the time you blink it's Sunday and another Monday starts. Before you know it, we're into a new month, into a new year, and you look back on your life and you wonder, what have I done? My time seems to be slipping away from me, or I just seem to be spending my time on things that are not doing any good for me. I'm not seeing any return on my time spent with XYZ or doing whatever it was. So I wanted to just share a few pointers. Perhaps they might help you to start to value your time, and in so doing you value yourself even more. I am one person who I'm not always punctual. Let me put that out there. I'm not always punctual because life happens, but when I can control a circumstance, trust me, when I say 1 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock, and I will be there a little bit early. That's just for me common courtesy. That's just how I do things, and I value my time to the point that I literally not try and micromanage every hour of my day, but I have a schedule. I have a routine that I live by. And of course, it's not set in stone. It doesn't go as planned every single day. But when I have meetings, I know that this is the time I've allocated for my meetings. This is the time I've allocated for me time that I allocate for my family, my children. And it's important that other people respect my time too. And the only way other people are going to respect my time is if I make it known that I value my time, I respect my time. And when I am meeting with someone, be it a casual lunch, a casual meeting with friends, I have taken time out of my schedule, my routine, to spend time with my friend, because I value my friend, I value our friendship, and I value her time or their time too. So it's something important, and I feel like it should be reciprocal. If I am spending time and that is of value to me, that person should also value my time, me being there. If we set a time for lunch, please, by all means, notify me if you're running a little bit late. Don't just let me sit there for half an hour to an hour, and when you come along and just say, oh, it was just traffic, or I'm telling you right then, I've got 15 more minutes left of this appointment. I'm going to have this, cup of tea, my drink, and I'm out. I'm not going to sit there for a full course lunch anymore because you've wasted my time. We can always do it another time, because now I have to move on to the next thing and something else that I need to do. And trust me, one thing I've learned from extremely wealthy people is that they value their time. Time is of the essence. You cannot get time back. This moment that I am using right now to, record a YouTube video, I can't go back and get this time back. It's gone. I've used it. These seconds, these minutes, they're gone. They're moving. When you start to think about time in that way and how overall time affects your life, your age, where you are today, where you're going to be tomorrow, your goals, all of that based on time, you start to realize that this is the most important thing that I have in my life, because time allows me to still breathe. The time that I still have on this earth allows me to still connect with my loved ones, to still achieve the goals that I still want to achieve, to still be the better version of myself. Without time, I don't have any more time to do those things. I'm done, and there's no going back, and there's no saying, oh, hey, hang on, can you give me a couple more seconds, a few more months, years, maybe. It doesn't work that way, and I'm not trying to scare you and try and have you working and operating and living in such a rigid way that you're chasing every second and you're trying to live by the minute. No, all I'm trying to say is value your time and use it wisely, and make sure that the things that you're doing with your time are worth it in the long run. Whether it's you taking this year to focus on your studies, that is time well spent, because that it's going to give you a better future, whatever that you set up for yourself. Don't go wasted going to parties or doing whatever it is and then forgetting about your studies and forgetting about your goals. Perhaps this year you just want to put your nose down, literally just sink your nose down into your business and work, and by the time you lift your head a year or two from now, you will be living the life that you want to live. Perhaps you are in debt right now and you need to start living below your means. Use this time that you have to start getting your finances in order. Just making sure that you're using time wisely, your time, and you value it and you make it known. That is the most important thing. Once you acknowledge and you value your own time and what you have to offer and bring to the table and what you do with your time, you are in a much better position to set the boundaries that you need to set so that people respect your time and people don't waste your time. It's very important. It's very, very important. Like I said, I've learned this from very wealthy people. They do not play around with their time because they know that time is everything to them. It's more important than money, because without time I cannot make money. So someone who's very wealthy, and you would think that they're just always chasing money and doing, no, they actually work a certain amount of few hours in a day, might be 2-3 hours in a day, and then their laptops are closed, they're done. Everything else might just work out itself. It's passive income, it's investments, it's whatever it is. And they spend their time either reading, investing in themselves, investing in personal growth, taking care of themselves, taking a walk, or perhaps going to the gym, making sure that they're eating right, making sure that they're spending time with their loved ones, making sure that they're spending time doing things that they love, time, praying, time meditating, time just, being by themselves and making sure that they're manifesting the life that they sought out to manifest and live, and believe that this is, the life that they deserve and the things that they deserve, and they deserve to be around the people that they are around, and they're attracting great energy. All of that comes down to having the time to do all those things. And once you start to value your time, once you start to say no to things that waste your time, no to people that waste your time. I don't know why it is with human beings where a lot of us, we find it so hard to say no. What I've started doing these days is actually saying to people, let me think about that, I'll get back to you. Instead of committing right there and then in the moment. If someone says, hey, can we grab a cup of tea whenever, are you free? I'll say, I'll get back to you. And I'll give it a day or two, think about it, look at my routine schedule, what am I supposed to be doing on this day. I don't just commit right then and then, because then I'm going to drag myself to that appointment knowing very well that I didn't really want to commit to it. I had other things to do, or I could be doing something else that's far more productive, or just I had a busy week but I just committed to that and added yet another thing that just made me even busier. And at the end of the day, it's like, really, this is not going to contribute to my productivity for this week. Can I move it to the next week? Can we do this next month? So I always give myself some time, give yourself some grace, some time, and know that you're human and don't spread yourself too thin. So sometimes just say no. We can do this another time. I'm not saying no indefinitely. I'm just saying I'm busy. I've got a lot on my plate currently. How about we schedule that in next month and stick to that? There's nothing wrong with saying no and rescheduling things. I think I'm getting into the habit of that. I always wanted to just accomplish things, and when somebody says let's do this, I'm like, okay, fine, let me throw it in my week. I'll make sure that I do that. And I just do so many things. So now on top of I'm trying to be me and run my business and do the things that I love, and on top of all of that, my number one priority is being a mom. And I now have a whole lot of other things on top of that with the kids. I take pride in doing the school run. I take pride in dropping them off, picking them up, taking my oldest to his extramural activities and sports and all of that. It's time. And when I have to cut away from my time to do things that are not going to be productive for me, it doesn't work for me. It's not in my plans anymore. It does not fit into this new schedule, this new way of life, this new way of thinking, and this new way of valuing my time. So I hope this video just sheds some light and helps you in any way. If you have any pointers for us to share about how we can also value our time a lot more, anything that's just going to help us move in a more productive way, please do share. Share your experience of how perhaps you were undervaluing your time and inevitably undervaluing yourself and your worth and what you bring to this earth and to the table, and where you are invited, or I guess where you find yourself seated at. Now you know that, hey, I deserve this time. I deserve to be here and my time is worth it, and you're going to listen to me because I have something valuable to say. Please do share in the comment section whatever experience that you have been through, and I would love to hear from you guys and how you go about on your day-to-day activities, and how you value your time, and what you've seen in the long run, perhaps a trend that from maybe January to December, when I start to value my time, I get a lot more done. Whatever it may be, please do share it in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And once again, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so, like and share this video, and I will chat to you guys in the next one. Bye.